Hello all, Namaste, Namaskara. Today I'm here to talk about Kantara Chapter 1. It's not Kantara or it's not Kantara, it's Kantara. First issue. This movie literally or seriously has an audio issue. Whenever the music or song used to come, I felt like shutting my ears. But then, when they were reciting dialogue or the dialogues were exchanged or conversations were happening, I could not hear it, or I would say the volume was too low. I don't know how a pan India movie could miss it. I seriously don't know. I just wish they could have enhanced it. It was not a theater problem. I saw a Kannada movie, So From So, in the same theater, almost in the same seats. I didn't feel there, but here I felt it. And back home, I watched it in US. So back home in India also, my parents saw the movie. They also felt the same. So I'm not sure if they can rectify it or at least in the OTT versions because it just felt like I'm watching movies in my home because even in my home whenever the music or the songs comes I have to decrease the volume, and when the audio comes or the conversation pops up I have to increase the volume. I just wish they had fixed that. Coming to the plot of the story, it's a story which backs or date backs 1,000 years back. uh it's very nice. So there are people in the forest and there are few people who are ruling the kingdom. It's about the Kadamba dynasty. So you see a lot of people on the set, like even in the scenes there are a lot of people. You actually feel you're in that village. There are so many people, so many junior artists. I know 125 crores, where would it have gone? Where would it go, or where the budget is? Too many people, and I see there have been a lot of VFX used. So yeah. And the sets of the king, like usually when we see the sets of a how do you tell kingdom or the king, we see like mostly Indian film sets. It's usually gold. It's like decorated with gold, and it's literally gold, and then lot of light. It's all flashy gold. But here it's all pillars, and you actually feel it's sabha, like raja, like king's court, and then it's decorated like with diyas, with flowers. I think they have stuck to the century, to the plot, and we see usually Kadambas ruled over Karnataka, and they have temples built in pillars. So I think they have stuck to the plot, and sets are so beautifully, creatively designed. Bhuta Kola Aradne or Daiva, he has taken it to a next level. This movie has made this belief reached India, globally, worldwide. I come from that place because this culture or this belief is mainly in the southern part or South Canada, what we call Mangalore, Udupi side. But now the whole world knows it. I feel so nice, so proud to know everyone knows. When someone used to question me what it is, how it is, do you believe in that, and all such things, I didn't have an answer. But now I do have an answer. It's so simple. It's like, have you watched Kantara? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do that. So it's very similar. It became so easy to explain. And the plot, I'm sure because this is a plot where you cannot take creative liberty because it's about a daiva, it's about traditions, and it's about folklore. So even though I am from that place, I didn't know the history of how it came about, what happened. I think after seeing this movie, I kind of know how the daivas came near the temples, or why daivas are in the god temple, like how they are in the Shiva temples. If you visit temples in Mangalore, Udupi, or that south coastal belt in Karnataka, you can actually see there is a separate how do I tell, separate mantap or separate place for them. You can see some stones, powerful stones. So now I kind of know how they would have come, and you can see how innocent people were and how their feelings were exploited, or how Daiva came to their support, and how people in turn supported, how it was all a part of family, how both were protecting each other. So it's really good. And coming to songs, Varaha Rupam was in the previous franchise, the Kantara movie. It's been repeated. I kind of get it. The feeling with that song was, how do I say, amazing. It was giant, it was magnanimous. I kind of get it. I'm sure no other song could replicate it. Fair enough. And even there is a Karma song. Na 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 na. That song is used where it's a sad sequence. It hits you. It makes you cry. And there are other songs. It's a hit and a miss. There's one song from Diljit Dosanjh. I really like that version, Hindi version, but Kannada versions and all, it's like okay. I no songs hit me, but in the chapter or what it is, previous franchise movie, there was Singara Siri, Kannada one, Singara Siri, the romantic song. I love that song, and there were two couple of songs from folk songs, and one Kola song, like Wapurlia song, which came in Kannada as well, Tulu as well. I really like those songs. I just wish they would have done a bit more. I don't know, some songs, they're good, but I don't know. I kind of miss that. And coming to acting, Rukmini Vasant. Man, I wasn't expecting that. She looks fabulous, literally fabulous. And her role, I just thought it would be a romantic scene, it would be a love story. She is Rishabh Shetty's love interest, and that would be it. But no, you know, she has more to the plot. She leaves a huge impact on the plot. I was like, wow, she looks fab, she acted fab, and her role is also fab. Well done, Rishabh Shetty. You literally have taken the critics or the reviews from your previous movie. Well done, superb. There is Jairam, a Malayalam actor. After I watched Hi Nana, I was this huge fan, and he's there in the movie. And as always, he has delivered a masterclass. What do I tell about him? I didn't know he was in the movie since I didn't see the trailers. I didn't want any spoilers, but he's there. He has done fabulous. Gulshan Devaya, I think his name is Kulashekara. You hate him, and you should hate him because his character is bad. You hate him because he has done it so well. He literally reminds you of Joffrey of Game of Thrones. And coming to the main man, Rishabh Shetty. Wow. Writing, directing, acting. Wow, wow, wow. I felt he has just lived this character. You don't feel he's acting, you just feel, yes, it's him. You feel that is Rishabh Shetty. You don't feel he is playing a character. And there's a scene in climax where Rukmini Vasant and Rishabh Shetty has a face off, and she's like, will you put hands on a woman? And Rishabh Shetty is like, Daya would have come to him. So he's like, I'll not put my hands on you, but my sister will put, I'll invite my sister. And I was like, oh, who is the sister? Is someone gonna come? Is there a special appearance? And then I was like, no, Daiva enters Rishabh Shetty, and it's fierce. So then I was like, good, they have stuck to the plot. Usually what happens, Daiva, usually, I don't know, it's a male tradition or it's usually done by males of the community. So I've never seen a female performing or Daiva entering a female body. So I was like, great, they have stuck to it. Even the female Daivas are done by men. They do dress up, like they do wear saris and they do dress up as women. But usually I've always seen men performing it. I'm like, yeah, they have stuck to the plot. So good. And there are few characters who are repeated, like maybe it's a trend, like father looks like son. So you see Rishabh Shetty, you see his friends who were there in the previous movie, they are repeated, like one who goes to the forest to get some leaves for his hair, and his close friend who is unmarried, and his close friend had a lot of double meaning jokes in the previous movie. And here as well, he has a lot of double meaning jokes. I just wish, of course, the double meaning jokes have reduced, but I just wish it was not there. And there is a tiger who's also a diver, or who's also a god, and the tiger VFX is done so beautifully. The tiger looks divine. It doesn't look like a normal tiger. It looks like, how do I tell? It's well built. It's obviously, I feel it's a little bigger than how we see tiger. So I really felt nice about the VFX. And in the previous version, while Kola Kunita, that Nalike happens, you see the band sound of the Vapurya song. But here, since the band was not there in the maybe 1,000 years back, music is there. So I just miss that, because I'm so used to that music and that band. I love that tone, but it's okay. Those things would have improved over the time. As in, I mean, it was 1,000 years back, and I felt the movie was a bit lengthy. It had too many details. Like, I had to keep up with all the details. Uh, I don't know if they could have skipped few details or told in a easier manner, or if they could have shortened the length of the movie. I think at least an half an hour cut was required for me. And there is Brahma Rakshasa. They keep telling about Brahma Rakshasa. And then when it really came, I didn't even know it was Brahma Rakshasa. I thought it's some Narsimha, and then I saw the subtitles, it was Brahma Rakshasa. It was important to the plot, but I wish it would have been better shown, because I could not make out it was Brahma Rakshasa. Later, after coming out of I got to know it was Brahma Rakshasa because I saw the subtitles, but later I got to know why it was Brahma Rakshasa. It's there, but it takes a time for you to click. And somehow I felt reference to other movies. I think there was talk about the same and for the previous movie, this movie also. I just felt it was similar to Pushpa 2. Few scenes, and then few scenes are similar to Bahubali 2, because in Bahubali 2 I see the irrigation scene. It's very similar. I don't know, maybe because those scenes are so famous and those were very recent and it has etched in our memories. I think this is also, maybe it's my opinion. I don't know if you all feel the same. Please do comment and let me know. Overall, I definitely enjoyed the movie. Don't compare to the previous franchise, because always the first movie you enjoy it more, because everything is surprise to you. You don't know the characters, you don't know their journey, you don't know the plot, but later you get to know the plot, you get to know the journey. And I enjoyed it, and this has to be experienced on the big screen. It was divine, it was magical. After seeing the movie, I was like, yeah, it's nice. But after coming home, like after thinking about it, after hearing the songs, it grows on you, or it growed on me. I'm sure will grow on you as well. So do experience it and let me know how you find the movie. Did you like it? You have any observation or comments? Do let me know. So that's all for now. Thank you. Bye bye. Namaskara.